Baby, be in love with your fantasies. I can be a star, make us shine so bright. Welcome to my dungeon, this is ecstasy. Let me play the fantasy.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Asia.
And it's your boy, BJ. And we back like we never left. We back in the building with another great video that we're going to be jumping into. We're about to be checking out Caitlin Bennett and Liberty Hangout. Now, the title of this one is Blacks Against BLM.
I walked away from the Democrat.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. But I kind of already got an understanding. I already kind of feel like where this might be going. In regards to Blacks Against BLM, you have a lot of black people here in America that are upset, outraged against BLM.
Oh, yeah.
And they're not feeling it.
For good reason. For good reason.
So,
especially for the people who probably donated to it.
Yeah, donated and actually really believed in the cause, you know what I mean?
Right.
So
right.
I feel like that has a lot to do with it, especially in regards to people's political views and who they want to vote for too.
Yeah. So I don't know. We're about to see. But,
yeah.
And look, don't get me. Okay, look, don't bait me in. Okay, but
hey, I'm gonna bait you now.
Be sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, smash the notification bell, join the family.
Absolutely. And and also with Caitlin Bennett and Liberty Hangout, if you want to check out more of their content, we will be putting the original video link in the description as well.
Yeah, so y'all head over and check it out. So, you ready?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's jump into it, y'all.
All right.
I walked away from the Democratic Party because the socialists have taken over. Black Lives Matter is a Marxist, racist organization.
Whoa.
If you're against white supremacy, you should be against black supremacy. You should be against black racists.
Right.
You should be supporting equality for all people, regardless of color. And that's why I'm a Republican.
Oh.
He said that's why I'm a Republican.
You're not white.
Shoot.
Right? I'm a black Trump supporter.
I was told those do not exist, and if they do, they're getting paid.
Definitely not getting paid. I'm out here because I love my country. I'm a capitalist. I support the military. And I'm a walk away. I was a national delegate twice for President Obama. I was a national delegate for Hillary Clinton out of Florida Congressional District 15. And I walked away from the Democratic Party because the socialists have taken over. I fought against Bernie Sanders in the primary when I was supporting Hillary Clinton. But now, Bernie Sanders has completely taken over the Democratic Party.
He's definitely a socialist.
There's no place for me in the Democratic Party. If you're pro-life, if you're a capitalist, if you support the military and you believe in strong borders, there's not a place for you in the Democratic Party.
Right. I do agree with that. I agree with that, especially seeing what we got going on right now. I mean, they just piling in by the thousands a day.
In regards to the border, yes.
It don't take nothing right about now, okay? If you want to go here, you can go here.
And we're in Texas, so like I said, we right here by the border.
Absolutely.
So when we hear the news outlets, they talk about that all the time.
Right.
At least once or twice a week in regards to the borders and trying to control them.
I'm just saying, that doesn't make me feel secure. If I'm being completely honest, I don't feel secure by that. My thing is if you are, well, hell, everybody will say the same thing. If you come in here, it's fine that you come here. We need to know who's coming.
Absolutely.
And that you are here. Okay, you need to announce yourself. Okay. That's it. Other than that, no, I don't know. When everybody and anybody and all their kids and everybody can just come here because they can. No.
So that's why I'm supporting President Trump and Christine Quinn. And I'm not getting paid not one dime.
One dime, huh?
I'm out here out of love for my country, right? I'm out here out of love for the next generation because I want them to grow up in the same America that I grew up in, where you can be free, you can grow up to be anything you want. You know what? Capitalism has delivered more people out of poverty than any other economic system in the world. So don't tell me about socialism because everybody's broke in socialist countries. You don't see Americans risking their life and limb to leave this beautiful country to go to some socialist country. They're leaving their countries because of the poverty, because of the crime, because of the corruption in government, to live in the land of the free and the home of the brave. And I'll give my life for this country.
If you could say anything to...
I wouldn't want to be in a socialist country. I wouldn't want to depend on my government on how I live and what I do and the limitations and the regulations of all of that.
Yeah, I feel again, when you depend too much on government, especially in a socialist society. It makes you too dependent. It really makes that society weaker.
It hinders the mindset, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Of what you feel like you are capable of doing and achieving, especially when you have somebody handing you everything to maintain a living.
Socialism is not for the go-getters. It's not for the entrepreneurial go-getters at all.
Absolutely not. No.
A member of these terrorist groups, Black Lives Matter, that seem to have a hold on what they believe they deserve as the black vote. What did you have to say to any member there, any leader of Black Lives Matter? Do you have a message for them?
Black Lives Matter is a Marxist, racist organization. If you're against white supremacy, you should be against black supremacy. You should be against black racists. You should be supporting equality for all people, regardless of color. And that's why I'm a Republican, because it's not about being a Black American or white American or Latino. It's about just being American. It doesn't matter about being black or white. It's about red, white, and blue. All right. We don't need to play the identity politics game in the Republican Party, because we all have the same kitchen table conversations about how do we get school choice, how do we get better schools, how do we get better jobs. We're all, regardless of color, we're all having the same kitchen table conversations about how we're going to plan for retirement, how we're going to put our kids through college, how we're going to make our community safe. And we're sure as hell not going to do it by defunding the police. All right? I want somebody to be there if somebody breaks into my house. I want to be able to support the men and women in law enforcement. I've got law enforcement in my family. We're a Back to Blue family.
Same here.
I come from a military family. We support our military. We support our law enforcement. So that we all have those same kitchen table conversations, and that's what brings us together. It's not about race. It's about having the same kitchen table conversations that we all have. We all have the same concerns. We want good schools. We want a healthy community. We want a healthy economy. And that's why we got to keep taxes low so that we can grow our economy.
Do you think it's
I hear that all the time too, or just in regards to like racism. Like you always hear about white racism, white supremacy, but there's also such thing as black black supremacy as well. So I mean, you got to call a spade. You got to call a king a king. You got to call a joker a joker.
It definitely does exist. That's a fact.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, you can't be one-sided when it comes to race. Like you got to call racism out when you see it.
Right.
Whether it's from someone who's white, black, Latino, Chinese, whatever it is, you can't pick sides and all the favoritism, because I see that a lot in the black community, like literally like blatant black racism, but they try to hide it, behind, behind the blanket of white racism.
I agree. Yeah, you're right.
insulting that the Democratic Party thinks that they have a hold on you, they deserve your vote? How insulting is that?
Well, that's the bigotry of low expectations.
Oh, wait.
See, they believe that they own you on the Democrat plantation. Well, I'm here to tell you, I'm like Nat Turner with the burner, coming through to liberate my people from the Democratic Party. All right?
What?
I'm coming to liberate my people from the Democratic plantation because it's a
Nat
mentality
Turner?
of imprisonment in the 21st century. All right, they believe that if they keep you poor with food stamps, if they keep you poor on welfare, they keep you poor in bad performing schools, that they will forever own you. They don't want you to lift yourself up out of poor performing schools. They don't want you to generate wealth. They want you to depend on government. And that's what the Democrat plantation is. They want to feed you. They don't want to teach you how to eat. They don't want to teach you how to fish. They want to give you a fish every single day so that you stay on the Democrat plantation.
That's a problem. That's kind of what I was just saying. It's a mindset. It's a hindrance. Because at the end of the day, you start thinking, well, shoot, I don't have to do much if I can just collect this check to live here and get food stamps to eat for my kids, and you know what I mean? Because they don't just give you a little bit; they give you enough to last you a good little minute. You know what I mean? Like especially when it comes to like the food stamps. Obviously, they have housing assistance. They got Medicare.
You used to work at the
I
place
did.
Giving out food stamps.
I
and stuff.
did, and I mean, like when I say
thousands of dollars.
Yes, $943 a month. And I'm like, damn, like for 4 kids
for just food. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even know. I can't even remember, y'all. I really don't know what the number was for how many kids, but it was something outrageous. And every time I would be like, there's no way that this amount of people should be eating this much food in general, okay?
Or you're giving out that much assistance regarding food.
Yeah.
But, you know, also on the flip side of that, when you're talking about, you know, being dependent, it also, like I said, it just makes you to the point where you're just a weak person because, like I said, you just rely on it. So it just changes your whole mindset.
Completely.
Instead of being someone who's out there trying to actually like make it happen, who would rather like scrap every dollar to try to keep coming up, to try to better your social position just in America. Like that keeps black people down in regards to just food stamps because, like you said, you're relying upon it.
Or people you say black, but yes, I do agree black people, but people in general. I would say if you have the mindset of like eating fast food, just because you have the ability to do so, okay? If you did, okay, you ate out every day, McDonald's, Wendy's, wherever you want to go every single day to do it, because you can, you'll do it because it's good, it's easy, it's convenient. But if you want to, like, obviously you start gaining weight from that, you start seeing the results of that. But then when you want to start eating healthy, it's just hard to just break it and be like, nope, today I'm eating salad. Nope, from here on out I'm eating healthy. It's a mindset that you have to go through to change that. And I feel like it would probably be the same way for somebody that has been living that way for a very long time, being given everything, housing, Medicare or Medicaid, assistance. It's the same thing. It's the same, essentially it's the same type of mindset, only in the objective of living under the government assistance program.
I like that example.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Teach you how to fish. They want to give you a fish every single day so that you stay on the Democrat plantation. Well, I've liberated myself, and I'm coming to liberate all my people from the Democratic Party.
Hey.
With my boss, Christine Quinn.
Yes. This
hold
is
on.
Washington. We met about 4 weeks ago, and he just saw me speak, and he's been a part of our team ever since. He is phenomenal. He is the glue that's going to bring this country together. It's us working together that's going to make our country free. We need to support President Trump. You need to support Christine Quinn, 14th District, Hillsborough County. We thank you for being out here today. Thank you for all you're doing.
Thank you.
4 more years and support Christine Quinn for the win.
Wait a minute.
I just wanted to just catch this real fast because at the very beginning he was saying he's not getting paid. He's out here to do this free, and so he actually said, "Here's my boss, Christine Quinn."
Wait, so is he really getting paid, y'all?
Is he really getting a check? Is he really getting a check?
Advertise for Christine. Okay, here's my boss. Why he got his hand all wrapped around her waist and everything, y'all. I'm just. Let me stop.
After he said, "I'm out here for free."
Yeah.
But hey, to each his own.
Support Donald Trump.
As of now, I mean, as far as I've seen the efforts that he's done for the country for the past 3.5 years, close to 4, I've seen a lot of truths coming out of his mouth. A lot of phony baloney going along with, the Democratic Party. Yeah. Although I have a lot of friends that I respect of their ideals. So it's like very complicated going back and forth, throwing articles, throwing each other facts and evidence based on each candidate that has done in the past years, as for the for the presidency. So, yeah, I mean, I support him as a citizen of the United States. I support him based on my ideas that relate to him, and I guess, that's all I have.
Okay. Why do you think other people should vote for him? If there's someone on the fence, what would you say to convince them to vote for Donald Trump?
I would say try your best to do research and listen in to each and every person that will vote for him instead of, going by opinion or belief. Go by facts and evidence in order for you to justify your own, position of voting for President Trump, because he's a very good president. He's very truthful and honest with his words. That's why he comes out.
I do like the fact that he said go with, the evidence and the facts and not off of your beliefs and the feelings of, basically other people or, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And I feel like people have done that just in regards to politics based on, people around you, your family, your mother, your father.
Yeah.
Go off of facts.
Right. And evidence.
And evidence, not just the opinions of others and the people that love you.
Agree. Yeah.
really blunt, but he's a very good person. He's kind. I've seen him a lot of efforts he's done for the different cultures and the communities around America. So.
What community do you belong to?
What community I belong to?
Like you Hispanic, well, I don't know what you are.
Well, I'm a Hispanic male.
Okay.
So I just go by, reason and ideas. I don't go by race as much because it would create some sort of offense if somebody else has a different opinion based on who and where I am,
Oh, we don't care about offending anybody else. So, to the other Hispanic men, women, teenagers, whatever, to the Hispanic community, why should Hispanics vote for Donald Trump? That's a really big demographic that people are grappling over. What convinced them? Convince the Hispanic community.
He's against socialism and communism that was spread around Central America. And we don't want it here because, it's better to live here. There's a lot of opportunities here than in the South and in the Central of America,
A lot of their families probably left communism and socialism in Southern American countries. I just butchered that. But yeah, anything else you want to say about why you support Trump or did you give me a spiel? You good?
I'm okay now.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, very good.
Thank you so
much, Caesar. It was really nice meeting
Very
you.
much.
Appreciate that. Thank you so
Alrighty.
much.
Look, let's see. You see her wipe her hand at the end. He might have been nervous. You know what I mean? Palms get sweaty.
Was nervous. He could have been, especially you see somebody with a camera and a microphone walking around and you doing
Right.
this whole full blown interview. I'd be nervous too. I mean,
Right. Now,
it could be hot outside on top of all things.
It looked like
she
it.
got on a sleeveless shirt. It's hot outside.
It looked like it. Now, one thing again that really stuck out to me, especially like in these last 10 years regarding just like the Democratic Party, especially in the last election, just in regards to how the Democratic Party panders for the black vote.
Yeah.
Like it was very, very blatant when we saw like Joe Biden just come out and say, you're not black if you don't vote for me.
Right.
So just in regards to like the Democratic Party and what he was speaking in regards to like socialism and gaining that black vote, I feel like back in the civil rights era, civil rights time, that's where it started in regards to like in regards to gaining the black vote and really just kind of coming into the black community, making promises that they didn't keep. And just to get the black vote because they saw how valuable the black vote was
But I feel
to
like
the
they
presidency.
do that now. They pander so much. So much. We saw a lot of that in the 2020, like coming up for the 2020 election. Like
Absolutely.
More than, and it was so blatant, with everything that they were. I don't even know. I know some people probably out there would be like, no, they didn't. No such thing. They did no such thing. Like I believe in my whole heart that that's what they were doing because I feel like even when we were watching some of the interviews, there were questions that were being asked that we couldn't even get a really straight, concise answer to, like truthfully, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know who would agree to disagree or who would agree. I mean, but I saw it with my own eyes where I was just kind of like, he can't even answer the question. Like he can't even answer the simple questions without feeling like you almost had to prep for these undermining jokes that you came with that would, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we sat
explain.
and watched it on front and center in regards to like just the comments, things that were said, and not just not things that were just said by governors and senators, like the actual presidential candidates, and kind of just to take it even further as he was speaking in regards to socialism, capitalism. Like I'm all for capitalism.
Right.
I feel like if you can conceptualize a great idea and you can monetarily gain from it.
Yeah.
I would say, man, just go for it. Capitalize on it as much as you can.
Yeah.
I believe in the meritocracy. So it's just like, socialism for me is just dead in 2022.
Yeah.
Like you really got to go out here and get it and try to, because you look to your left, you look to your right, up and down, but nobody's gonna take care of you like you can take care of yourself.
Exactly.
So you can't just rely on, the government for, certain things, over government.
Or for everything, for that matter. So, yeah. Y'all let us know what y'all think about this down in the comment section, too. So, give us your thoughts as well on this interview. So chime in down below, y'all. If y'all enjoyed this video, be sure you give us a big thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, smash the notification bell, join the family. And if ain't nobody else told you, I love you. And we're going to see y'all in the next video, y'all.
Y'all take it easy.
Yeah. Bye.